Okay, so you got into the IT corporate world.
So I got into the IT corporate world, and I gave it my best. And it came as no surprise when I was actually getting voted as Employee of the Month, Employee of the Year, and
because you make damn good coffee and you can move a piece of ground.
So yeah, so in whatever I do, I try
give it your best.
To give it my best, and that's
it's a good philosophy.
Yeah. And from there, I started now growing, doing those the MCSEs, and then a lady, a friend who was actually a receptionist there at Sykes, this company. It was actually an outsourced. Okay, HP had outsourced their support.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were, the account holders. Yeah.
Okay.
And she had actually moved to Deloitte, so she was actually with us at Sykes, and then she had moved to Deloitte, and I wanted to get into SAP.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and when she moved there, I said, you know what, remember me when you get there. You do SAP stuff, and then I need to get into that stuff. You know, so yeah, she said, okay, no, I think a few years when she got there, she was like, okay, there's some opening here, but it's a call center. You just have to log calls for the consultants who work on the system, and I said, no worries, that's fine.
You just need to get in the door.
Yeah. Just get in on the door, then that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, luckily I got it, and then when I got there, I also looked to say, okay, fine, how do I grow? You know, so that's when I looked at, okay, which path do I now follow? So I went into the BI, business intelligence, which is a business warehouse.
Okay.
Right. So I was lucky enough that Deloitte paid for me at SAP.
Yeah.
And this is so expensive.
Yeah. But you're worth it. You're lucky. You're worth it. You worked hard for it.
So now when I look back, okay, there were moments in my life that I would actually take myself aside, and even sometimes
of
tears,
course, of course.
Yeah, you know, I just say, wow, where I've actually come from. It's fun.
It's honouring your process. It's like when you're training or you're running. You know, you're not just running that race. It's everything that's led you up to that point. Correct. So yeah, good.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, so Deloitte, that's where I got my sub-qualifications, and
Okay.
Then I got into the market. Yeah.
So where are you now? I mean, I know you say you're a part-time student. You're studying. What are you studying again?
I'm studying BCom Information Management.
Okay.
Okay.
And you got family?
I've got a family.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 and 6-year-old.
And are you married?
I'm married.
Cool. And is she South African, or
no, she's also from Malawi.
Okay, cool. That you met here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Got married in 2006.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
And
in fact, on that year, that's when I wanted to go and do comrades, and my wife was like, no, you can't go and do comrades because we're getting married.
Oh.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
Oh. So you didn't.
So I said, okay, all right, okay, fine.
Okay.
2007. That's when I started.
Was that your first one? How many have you done?
5.
Back to back?
Yeah, back to back.
From 2007 to... Okay, cool.
That's the Iron Man. Okay, the craziest is the Iron Man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What
because?
With the...
and I know the story, but I'm just asking you to tell me.
Yeah. Yes. I had 4 months to get my swimming right.
But hang on, let's just go back a bit. What made you want to do the Ironman? Why the Ironman? Was it the...
You know what? I got some, there were some stories which were so inspiring. I saw this daddy who does the races with his disabled son. I don't know if you like
overseas.
Yeah, overseas.
Yes. And he pushes.
And they had done the Ironman, and that just gave me goosebumps. And I'm like, you know, Kennedy, you can actually do it. And also, one thing that I can tell you is that I was doing it not only for me, because I'd picked up a children's home, an orphanage, which I was actually supporting.
Yeah.
So in whatever I was actually doing, I was actually challenging people around me. Say, okay, all right, you know what? I'm actually doing this. I need your support.
Okay.
I'm actually supporting this.
So you're raising
and
funds.
Yeah. And,
Okay.
and that's also another story on its own.
We'll hear about that story one day. So now, you had 4 months.
So I had 4 months. Okay, so what?
Did you make the decision 4 months before Ironman to do it, or just 4 months to do the swimming?
No. Okay, so I had made a decision maybe a year.
Okay.
Yeah, before. Yeah, you know. So because of work.
Yeah.
2010, I was sent to Zim.
Okay.
On a project.
Okay.
That was what? July, August. Okay. That was the time I was supposed to be training.
Okay.
All right, to be doing my swimming, to be doing my cycling, to be putting. Okay, so you know my running was okay.
Yeah. You weren't worried about that. Yeah.
I had no problems with that, but it was only the cycling part and the swimming. Okay,
Could you swim? Could you swim?
Doggy paddle.
But see, I mean, for myself, I just, it doesn't enter my brain because I'm scared of the sea and I'm not a strong swimmer. And you know, at the end of the day, hello. Yes, we're still fine, thank you. You sure you want a drink? Okay. So, I mean, and it's a full Ironman.
A full Ironman. I'd never done in a triathlon before.
But I suppose when you look at your life, you think, oh, it's a race. You know, it's like it's like small fry.
Yeah.
I'll just go and swim in the sea for 4 kilometers. How many kilometers?
3.8.
3.8. That's if you go straight. But I mean, you know, like it ends up about 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so no problem. So what happened in those moments?
All right. Okay. Cool. So, I was coming back to SA from my project every week.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but swimming, no. All right.
Is that because you were scared, or just you didn't get the opportunity?
I never got the opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But what I was actually doing, I was actually making a fool of myself at the hotel in Harare.
I don't think you were making a fool of yourself, but tell us, explain what you mean. What, splashing?
Not knowing what I was actually doing with my, in my speedos. So other hotels, people they sit around. They
don't really get in. It's for decoration. The swimming pool is like a decoration.
That's the thing. And
Not
then
you.
now to have to gather that courage to be in front of people.
Creating a splash, so to speak.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And being in the speedos.
Ach man, you don't have a problem with that. I've seen your six pack.
But it's not about that.
No,
but just to take that, the clothing off. It's like, wow, okay, all right. But anyway.
And to not drown.
Yeah.
That's the most. Save that embarrassing thing happen. Yeah. Someone has to come and help you.
Yeah. So now when was that? Yeah. So I got back on 2011, January. I still remember. What I did was I created my own training plan.
Okay.
Right? And I had to strictly follow. Okay. It was my own, my own.
Okay.
All right. So I've got the dates.
Yeah.
And in the morning you do swimming. In the afternoon you have to squeeze in, at lunchtime you have to squeeze in a run. And in the lunchtime. Yeah, lunchtime at work, you have to squeeze in a run or 10K or whatever. And in the afternoon, maybe do the cycling, or sometimes just alternate or just switch them around. So what had happened was when I came back from Harare, I said, you know what, to help myself, I've actually paid this 2,600. I have to find me a coach for swimming. So I started driving around in the Virgin Active teams, and I remember I went to the Randburg one, the one at where was that? Malibongwe. Yeah. And the guy puts me in the swimming pool. It's like,
Stop.
Stop. You know what? Can I just refer Adrian to you? Well, I don't take this
challenge. It's too big. Oh wow.
And what are you doing, Ironman? I said, Okay, all right. So I said, no, go to Adrian Guate at Cresta Gym. So I went there. Adrian also puts me in this, like, wow, Kennedy. I couldn't even finish the
laps.
The what, 20-meter lap. I couldn't. And I wish I still had that video that he actually took, but you can't actually find it. But anyway, so he says, Kennedy, I've actually done half Ironman and the full Ironman. I think he told me that he had done the full Ironman. He says, this is a big undertaking and this is January. In April.
I'm not laughing, I'm just laughing at this guy trying to say it politely.
So he says, you know what, we have to work together, but most of the work you have to do it. I'll show you the techniques, I'll show you how to do the stroke and the breathing and all those. And the thing is, we're starting on like nothing.
Ground zero.
Ground zero. You have never done.
You actually have to practice out the water first.
Yes. Yeah. No. For sure.
Did he?
No.
I'm teasing.
Yeah. No. Okay. We had those.
And I didn't know that.
The elastic bands.
Okay.
How to be? Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Even out of the water. Yeah. We'll do. Okay. So get in the water. Do you know how?
You must be one of his brag stories. Because I know the ending, but he must be bragging about you somewhere.
Yes.
Okay, carry on.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. And I was actually swimming with the guys who have actually been swimming like, I don't know, yonks. I mean, for the entire of their lives. I mean, and that alone, I mean, people lapping you, and then you're actually still struggling with your how many laps or one lap, and they've actually done like maybe 10.
Yeah. Well, that's how my running feels like to you. Yeah. No, I can understand. Yeah.
So Adrian, like you know what, Kennedy, you have to go get the wetsuit for yourself. I will tell you when to go and actually start in the open water. Pick up a dam somewhere. I'm not gonna be there, but you just have to do it by yourself.
So which dam did you go to?
I went to a higher safari, the Cradle Moon.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go Marisha. Nah.
Why? Because it's too shallow.
No.
I'm teasing. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And it took you 3 months.
So it took.
How long did it take? I mean, was that diligent practice? How often did you go?
Yeah, that was diligent practice. So 3 times a week? 3 times a week I was with Adrian every morning. Okay. So I tried to say, okay, twice a week I'll go to the Cradle of Humankind.
Yeah.
Do the swimming there. Okay. And I also had. So what also helped is that. I was actually training with another lady, Chatty. She was actually training with me, and we would actually encourage each
company,
other.
Yeah.
Yes, company, and. But the first time to go into the dam, I actually took my wife, my daughter. Then she was actually about 2 years old.
Okay.
I'd say, you know what, guys, come with me, and just in case.
Wave goodbye from the edge.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So here I am, clad in this lycra, and and got in the water. I was like, no, I freaked out.
Really?
Yeah, because it was dark. It was, I couldn't see where I'm actually going, and I was like, you know what, stop this. But still more, I had to actually I kept talking to myself. So you know what, if you have to do this Ironman, you have to do this open water. So gradually, I started, 100 meters, and then I found myself doing the entire dam, and that's where now the confidence came in.
Yeah.
So, there was a lot of talking to myself,
Sure.
And if there's a thing that I look back to say that I have
as accomplishment.
If you put
Yeah. Now that is a lot of talking.
That was a lot.
I would have stopped.
Yeah. And I mean, if the guys who have actually been swimming for like years, they can't even pick up the Ironman.
Yeah. So how did you do on the Ironman?
Okay, so what happened was Adrian was actually happy with the way I was actually progressing. We're not regressing anymore. And then he said, okay, so now the thing is, Kennedy, now we're swimming in the dam. Now you're gonna swim in a sea. So what you need to do is go there early, like a Tuesday.
Okay.
The Ironman is on a Saturday.
Yeah.
So that you acclimatize.
Okay.
You have that time to get yourself used in swimming in the sea, the tides, and. I said, cool. Salty water is also going to be another issue. I said, okay, good.
Were you frightened by that time or not?
Sorry?
Were you frightened by the thought of the sea or not really?
No.
You'd worked through a lot of your fear in the dam.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the fear came in when I got there.
Okay.
When I saw the markings.
In the morning of, or?
Yeah, because I mean, on a Tuesday they had actually already put the boys.
Okay.
Right? They had already put the boys. So I said, is this what I signed up for? And to tell me that, no, that is, what you're seeing there is just 1.9 kilometers.
It looks a lot further.
I'm like, what? Wow, so, we're doing a loop. So we do a loop. I'm like, what? So anyway, there I come. And I meet these guys who have actually done 5 times, 10 times. This other guy says, can we warm up? Do you want to actually swim with me? Let's warm up. Let's just do a lap. I'm like, you're crazy.
I'm saving myself.
No, I'm not going to do that. No. I'm just going to try to go at that 100-meter buoy. That's it. So I started just baby steps. And
Wow.
Yeah,
and on the day with all the people, did that
on the day with all the people, it's amazing. It's just the adrenaline.
So it didn't frighten you though, like getting kicked and all that kind of stuff.
So what Adrian told me, my swimming coach, was
wait,
be at the back. Let those guys who want actually to go, let them go. Just be at the back, and what you need to do when you get in the water, just keep on throwing those strokes. Go. But do your sighting, because you don't want to actually get lost in the hole. Yeah. So I was like, okay, good. So that's exactly, I actually used that. And when I got out of that first 1.9 and then looked back, I saw that there were some people. I was like, what?
I was lost.
So I am not the lost. I'm doing something good here. And the people, they were telling me, get in the water. So you have to actually get in. I didn't even think of it, all right? I went into the water again. Okay. I thought maybe that was going to actually break me. But no, because of seeing...
Still coming in.
People still coming in. And I went and finished my swimming in 2 hours.
Wow.
The cutoff was at 2 hours, 10 minutes.
Doesn't matter. I'm used to count.
Matter. I was like, if you can see my pictures, I don't know if you've actually seen them.
I'll have to see them. You'll have to send me them.
Yeah, from there I just went to change quickly, and the most painful one was actually cycling. It was lonely. It was 180 kilometers. It was,
And tough.
And very tough.
Hilly?
No, not so much hilly, but windy at times, but lonely. And then it's unlike
running. Yeah, it's completely different. And when you got off and started running, how did that feel?
That was tough. That was tough because I haven't actually done a marathon coming from a 180 kilometer cycling. Your legs are leggy, jelly, and So
But was there more people then by the time you were?
Yeah, but
so you didn't feel as lonely when you're.
No.
Okay.
No, there were people there, and you also do double
loops,
up.
And
but.
So what was your overall time?
14 hours 30.
And what's the cutoff? I don't know.
Cutoff is 17 hours.
Man, that's a breeze.
Yes.
Yeah, well done. So did your running pick up? Did it pick up your like?
I picked up on my running.
Okay.
Yeah. Even though I did 5 hours, I think, for a marathon.
Still.
Which normally I could do 3.
That's why I don't enter Ironman. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that was. Do you think that was that? How can I say? More. Was it a feeling of more accomplishment from than actual comrades because of the swimming?
Yes.
Overcoming that.
Yes.
I think I'd take my hat off to you if I had to hat. Yeah. Wow.
So now, then, as if that wasn't enough, right? So that was April. May I had to go for Comrades.
And how did you do on Comrades that year?
The Comrades was my toughest Comrades, and it was
Tired body.
10 hours 25 minutes. Come at the halfway point, I had the ITB now.
Oh, okay.
But I went there with a big head, right? I thought, well,
I'm fit.
you know, I'm fit.
I'm ready.
Yeah. I'm ready. I've done Ironman, but one thing that I forgot is that I didn't put much of the running in.
And Comrades doesn't like big heads.
Doesn't like big heads. It will humble you.
Cool. Okay.